What is going on, guys? And if you've been watching the channel, especially this year, you know, this has really become, Kings Island has become a second home for me. It's come, you know, escape, get away from homework, the stresses of college and things like that. So to be walking up here again, I was really excited for Winterfest to come. And yeah, back at the park, finally. I actually did a 3-day weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. After Thanksgiving, actually. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I got to go home, have some good food, but I did have to come back on Friday because I had a lot of homework. So I finished that, and today is Sunday. So to be walking up to Winterfest, it's gonna be great. There's actually a lot more people here than I thought there would be. But yeah, my main point, or my main goal for this video is to showcase all the lights because they really do a great job. And even as I'm looking right now, just walking up from the parking lot, it's absolutely beautiful. Let's try. I'm gonna turn it around. Only 2 coasters open are Mystic Timbers and Flight of Fear. I actually forgot Flight of Fear was open in that vlog. But I'm not the biggest fan of Flight of Fear. I might walk over to the area, especially because I'm looking and Orion's light strip is on right now, just taunting me, even though I can't ride it. But I'll see you guys in the park. I'll try to show this atmosphere. Well, I lied. I won't see you in the park because, like I said, already just walking from the parking lot, and look at this. So many lights already. It's really going to be beautiful to go in the park and see everything. I actually really love this event, and it's good to see that there's a lot of people here. So there's music playing right now, and I'm not sure if this tree goes along with it or not. I know, of course, the main Eiffel Tower, that they make a tree with all the lights that I can't wait to go in and see. I know that one has some special shows and things like that, but already just not even in the park and it looks great. I absolutely hate coats and hats, and the fact that I'm wearing both just shows how cold it is. It's about 37 degrees and dropping. So yeah, one bad thing about hats though is that we're probably gonna go do Mystic Timbers and I have to hold that because it almost blew it off last year. I remember that. Wow. This is honestly an extremely beautiful sight to walk into. Of course, you got the people ice skating on what's normally the fountain. You got the big sign, and then, wow, what a view. Of course, International Street, all these buildings, a bunch of lights on them, and wow, it's like, what an entrance. I have no clue what this thing is. I do know that there is a parade. I don't know exactly what time it is, but I would like to try and catch that. It was really surprising to me actually that the park opens at 4 p.m. and that mitigates the point a little bit to me, just because the point is to come and see all the lights. As you can see Orion over there staring at us with its strip on, but yeah, I feel like 4 o'clock it wouldn't be very dark. Whatever this is, it almost bulldozed a lot of people because they've got 2 people in the front screaming, "Move out the way." I honestly have no clue how to do this because I feel like the best way would be to just walk throughout the entire park and just not stop filming, just because there's that many lights. So I'm gonna try to, I'm trying to get a lot of the highlights as I walk through the park. Absolutely stunned already, and I just got here. So the first area of the park I'm walking through just to get to Mystic Timbers is, of course, Planet Snoopy. I almost forgot what our kiddie land was called. And just look at this, guys. Absolutely amazing. Got the projection on the ground. This is just the kiddie part of the section. Absolutely beautiful. Probably just keep walking and filming just so I can try to make this look as amazing as it is. I mean, just look at how deep it is. Literally everything has lights on it. Not a single tree that doesn't. It's open! It's open! It's open! That was teenagers screaming about a kid's ride being open. But glad they're happy. Of course, we've got the always will be the little Bill coaster over here to me. Look at that line. Oh my goodness, spilling out onto the pathway almost. And Diamondback right there. Made this walk a lot, mainly because a lot of the times I came, and Orion over there, but a lot of the times I came, Orion and Diamondback were the 2 open for early entry. So as soon as I got done with Orion, I walked over here and got a ride on Diamondback. And although Diamondback is my 4th favorite ride in the park, had a lot of rides on it this year. Also, my friend Thomas works it. Wow. So here we are now on a path I've walked a lot, really just walking through here, reminiscing all the memories I've made from the park this summer. All the times I walked down here to Diamondback. Of course, Diamondback's closed right now. But just look at all of this. I don't even know where to go. Let's go this way. Mystic Timbers is running over there. I'm not sure how long of a line that'll have, because I remember in past years it was actually walk-on. Also, I could feel my hand getting colder and colder by the second. The one that I am using to film this does not have a glove on, because of course you can't touch things with gloves on a phone. But wow, just look at this. I mean, we're gonna make a loop around the park. I'm gonna try to showcase all of the beauty of all these lights, and yeah, we'll check on Mystic Timbers' line first.
Reindeer of all. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
That's hilarious to me, but I guess if you were a kid, you want to stop and watch some reindeer sing to you. Not a bad way at all for Mystic Timbers right now, just down the steps. So I think we're gonna hop in line and do that. Oh my goodness, it is definitely more cold than I thought, because I can actually feel my hand starting to hurt now, the one that I don't have the glove on. So I'm just gonna showcase how short this queue is right now. Not bad at all. And I'm gonna put my phone away until I get off the ride, or at least in the station, and I'm gonna throw a glove on it because I can feel it. From the top of the steps on Mystic, you get a nice little aerial view of the whole park. Orion's light package still. Whoa, waited a little bit extra to do the front. Look at all these decorations in here. Oh my goodness. Beautiful in here. This is gonna be absolutely freezing, but I'm not gonna complain. Also, I really love this announcer. He said, keep arms down, head back, and hold on. And then when he put the restraints down, he said, bars down. Try to mimic the arms down from Dragster. Love it, love it, love it. For whatever reason, it's running 2 trains, but that was an excellent ride. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about it in a couple seconds. But yeah, 2 trains on Mystic. Doesn't affect it too much. All right, so a couple of things before I say how that was. 1, I've done that, even though it's my 5th favorite ride here. Kings Island's top 5 are all excellent, fantastic rides to me. So I do love them all. But yeah, I've done this 15 times this year, probably about. That was running the best out of like any ride I've had this season in the freezing cold. It's absolutely like crazy. That's not what I was expecting at all. And also, I hate when people come off rides and they say, wow, that thing was hauling. It was running better than it ever has. So for me to say that thing, I could tell a difference. I don't even know if you can see it up there. My face hurts, by the way, from sitting in the front and all the wind. But yeah, I could tell just at that point that we were running faster than normal. We absolutely shot through that turnaround tunnel, which normally is the point where you can feel like slow down at all. That was insane. I can't believe how fast that was running in the cold. That's not what I expected at all. Might do the 12 days of Christmas now that there's no line, because this is another basically staple of what they do during Winterfest. Actually, I did do that last year. Look at that tunnel though you go through. So if you want to see a little bit of highlights of that, be sure to check out the vlog from here from last year. But yeah, now just walking around the park, and oh wow, this Auntie Anne's was actually closed for a lot of my visits to the park normally. Sorry for being silent, it's just I'm taking this in while trying to film it. Of course, we got the Beast over to the right. Always wish that, because especially for how good of a night ride it is, it would be cool if they could keep this thing open. But of course, they would definitely have valley issues. I don't know, maybe they could adjust the trims to make it not. But for how fast Mystic was running, I wonder if it would have anything. Last year, Mystic had, or not last year, the year before, they had to install anti-rollbacks onto Mystic's like final turn just because it would valley. And yeah, no chance of that at all, as we absolutely shot into that brake run. I want to see, yep, you can sort of see it. One, you can see Diamondback's thing drained right here. And, oh no, I don't know if the iPhone camera is good enough. But the trains for Diamondback are actually sitting over there. And this main tree is like beautiful. I can honestly sit here and look at that all day. That was an absolutely freezing ride on Mystic Timbers. But I was just holding my hat in front of me and just so wowed by how fast it was running. So let's keep on walking over here now. So this is what connects to the path I normally take from Orion running to Diamondback. So I don't think I'll walk that today. I think I'll try to come back next weekend if I have time. You know, showcase more, do some more rides on Mystic. It's also only 7 o'clock and I don't think I'm gonna be here much longer, so I might have to catch the parade on a different day, you know, maybe show up a little bit later. So I remember walking through this section during Haunt, or not Haunt, but because I come on Sundays, but when the Haunt decorations were up, and seeing all the pumpkins up there, and I said, yeah, I remember they decorate this area of the park really, really nice for Winterfest. And just look, I mean, you got the icicles up top. This is such an immersive experience. I remember a few years ago, it was the year Vortex had closed, and they actually didn't touch it for Winterfest, so you could still come up, you know, get some more pictures of it before it left. So I say, I know there's a photo op over there. It doesn't seem to be anybody over there right now. And this honestly is offensive. I hate to sound like, I don't know the term for people who think everything is offensive, but I'm sitting here staring at Orion with a light package on. The one ride I've ever done 50 times in one season, and it's just sitting here staring at me, wanting me to ride it. And it's not even just the strip of light. You can see the lights that project on the entire layout. I'll get a better view of it as I get closer. Just all on. Unbelievable. I mean, it is a beautiful light package, so I can see why they kept it on for Winterfest, but I think it just makes it look, just see a B&M Giga staring back at you, honestly mocking me, tempting me to ride it. It's also nice just because I did have a lot of night rides this year, but I didn't walk around the entire park, so seeing light packages like this flat right here actually looks really, really cool at night. So you can see if you make your right and go back to where Vortex's station was towards Windseeker, they've got a lot of trees and things over there. I'm not really sure why. Oh, they've got it. Okay, they've got it blocked off, so it's not. I was gonna say, is there like a walkthrough experience or something over there? But not. Also, Antique Autos is still open for Winterfest. Nice little family fun ride. And now I'm turning left to Coney Mall, because I know that this is always a really, really nice well done area of the park during Winterfest. I have to be careful though, because I don't want to get a copyright strike from this Christmas music they have playing. Uh-oh. Guess a tree fell over, but we saw the big tree out in front of the park. And of course we got the big tower tree, and now a third tree just up around the park. Not sure if this one does shows or anything like that. One of the things that I said last year, and it still mostly applies, but I felt like they did such a great job immersing these areas that you don't notice a lot of the rides are closed. Like Banshee's right over there, but unless you're really looking for it, you can't really see that it's there, just because you're so focused on all the lights down here. And then I turned to my right, and they've got rides like Racer and Orion that just with their lights and structures that you really can see just unfortunately aren't open, and it would make you want to entice it to ride them. I am going to turn right and see if there's anything any decorations on this side of the park. All right, that looks really weird, honestly. Like they just sort of threw those lights on there. But walking up to the entrance of Orion ride, like I said, 50 times this season, more actually. And yeah, other than some trees blocking the entrance, you wouldn't know it's closed. But man, I mean, just seeing this lift hill light from across the park definitely would entice me to come over here and ride it. And again, standing right in front of a B&M Giga that's staring right back at me. See what this Flight of Fear line is. Not too bad at all, but again, like I said, I'm just not a fan of that ride, so it would really have to be completely walk-on to come over and do. Yeah, just a few trees over here. Honestly, not too many decorations for this side of the park, especially because I know that they had that end of day show over here, so I figured they would have something special over here, but I guess not. Here's a better view of the other lights that I said they left on for Orion's light package. So yeah, I could definitely see keeping the lift hill light on, but just it really, I don't want to say it looks operational, but it makes me think if I was a GP that I could walk over here and ride it possibly. All right, so I'm actually using my other hand now. So if it's really shaky, it's because I never film with my left hand. I'm trying to get my right hand to break from filming, because I can, after about 2 minutes being out in this cold, you could really start to feel almost a little bit of a pain. But walking through Winterfest, uh-oh, that one's not fully working. I'm just nitpicking though. Such a beautiful area that they do here. I wonder if Racer could be open for Winterfest, especially just because it blends with this area so well. I feel like it would do good. And then again, right over there with the beautiful light package that I just never I don't think I've ever come through. Actually, I have come through this area because when I did my few rides of Orion in the night, I definitely came over here. Oh, I was about to say, it sounds like Tato Dragster's engine revving over here, but it's because they have this plane over here for some weird reason. It sits there and you just hear the engine like it's about to take off of that ramp. Now I'm walking over here just because I remembered that I wanted to talk about this Coney barbecue. I actually brought some pulled pork from an authentic barbecue spot for Thanksgiving. That was one of the meats that we had. But I still think this pulled pork sandwich was a lot better, honestly. The only reason I'm not going to get it is because during Winterfest, Coney Barbecue sells sweet potato fries in place of their amazing fries that they have during the regular season. And I am not a sweet potato fry person, so I'm just gonna keep walking. Yeah, I really hope this isn't that much more shaky because I'm filming with my left hand. I'll switch it here in a second. I needed to give my right hand a break. This has been a lot more of a walkthrough than I would have anticipated. Maybe next weekend, I'll try to marathon Mystic Timbers or something like that and do the actual train. So this is a gift shop that you can normally cut through sometimes, and look at this. Looks like they completely tore it in. So I wonder what it'll look like next year. That's interesting. I've never seen it, anything like this. They should definitely close those curtains a little bit more because you can really see they tore it apart. So I can smell Panda Express, but I know this is Hank's Grill right here. And it looks like classic Christmas cafe. So I have no clue what they have in there that's different than regular season, what they have at the burrito place. I think I'm gonna stop in here and get a quick drink. So these little floats, I don't know if they're swans or whatever's on them, but you can see they're actually moving a little bit. Very slowly, of course, but they are moving. So over here at this part of the park, they've got a lot of fire pits, excuse me. So if you want to sit around, chill, and warm up, really good. Just relaxing for a second. I am regretting getting a cold drink with my drink plan. As soon as I drank that and felt the coldness go down to my body, I was like, oh no, it's freezing already. Why did I do that? So this is a little bit more what I was talking about. So you're just walking through this area and, you know, Banshee's just right here. But the light package isn't so obnoxious that it's drawing your sight towards, obnoxious being the wrong word, but you get what I'm trying to say. Then you turn and Orion is just so bright and it catches your eye a lot more. So it makes you notice that there's a big ride there that's not closed. So I feel like they definitely did a great job, you know, making it immersive and making you not notice some of the rides, but then others, I don't know. Maybe I'm just nitpicking because I come here so much and I really wish I could do some of these rides. But heading into Action Zone, the last area of the park, to see the lights. Walking into the last area, it's already cold, and then there's a breeze that just comes every 5 seconds, and it's absolutely freezing. So there's another photo op, I guess. And yeah, I'm gonna walk over. I know it's pitch black, but I can at least sort of tell that they repainted Drop Zone. So I'm gonna walk over towards it. Whoa. This area of the park, I believe, had a lot more lights than it does this year. Especially because I know that there was the tube slide, or not tube slide, it's not a wire slide, but the tubing ramp over here. Maybe we won't be able to get close to a Drop Zone. But there was that over here, so I felt like, I don't know, maybe there was a lot more lights over here. This really is it, I guess. Thinking of having Chicken Shack tonight, I want to try the smoked wings, just to see if those are any good. There's the big Winterfest ball over there. Not sure what that is for. But yeah, interesting. I feel like out of all the areas we've walked in, this one feels a little bit the least immersive. Here's Drop Zone. Okay, so I'm assuming they're gonna paint the checkered flag part on those white spaces. I definitely can tell though, it looks a lot brighter than it did. Honestly though, looking at this, I never thought it looked dull. But good to see they're giving the rides TLC. Although Diamondback is one that really needs a repaint. Yeah, let's see and walk in here and get our food, and then we'll probably head out after that. Just a little bit more of the small details. It does really seem that they have decorated all of the interiors of their places that are open, which is good to see. So here's the tubing thing over here. And I have done it before, and to be honest, it's nowhere near as exciting as it looks. But ladies and gentlemen, the bag has been secured. You can't even see that. Hold on, let me walk over to some light. There we go. So they are actual smoked wings. I did go for barbecue. And yeah, this is definitely a mess waiting to happen. I actually took my glove off just because from carrying it, I got barbecue. I took my other glove off because from carrying it, I got barbecue sauce on it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to hurry up and get home because this barbecue sauce will be drenched all over the fries. But I'm gonna head out of the park. I have no clue what these people are supposed to be up here. Apparently they travel in this little car. Oh my goodness, those voices. They cannot pay me enough money to walk around talking like that, but I'm sure the kids love it. I'm just walking through this section of the park now with the theater, and it's just honestly kind of crazy how many times I've walked through these sections of the park, and it's just really enjoyable. Feels fresh walking through it during Winterfest with all the lights. Yeah, I'm gonna head out of the park now. It's just having my last little look at International Street before I head out. Also, fun fact, I didn't know this until I followed Kings Island on their Instagram. Apparently, all of these buildings, it's called International Street because they are supposed to reflect a different kind of agriculture and style. I don't remember what all the buildings are supposed to be, but I thought that was really cool. There's a lot more people on the ice now than there were before. But I'm gonna head out. I wanted to show, I'll show this when I get outside of the park. Actually, I'll get a better view of it. All right, so what I wanted to show is that, so this is normally where you wait outside of the park. Only one of these garage doors is open, which is weird because all of the ticket booths that are in front of these ones are open as well. So you walk through there, then you have to shimmy your way down there for the shorter lines. Also, the exit, of course, is on this side, so I don't know why they wouldn't have this one open, but none of the other ones. I don't know, it's a really, really weird thing. I've never seen any of them closed before. Yeah, we've got Tony Clark on the microphone, and we've got this Christmas tree exiting. So thank you guys for watching. This was like a lot more of a walkthrough, which I am happy with because I wanted to try to showcase just how amazing this event is. Definitely is a lot to do, and I believe the ticket price is cheaper to come to this than it is on a regular day. It also goes to show that I thought this was going to be very busy. Now, yesterday was Saturday, and I heard that Mystic Timbers did have an hour wait. But I forgot to even say when I was over there, there's a single rider line for Mystic Timbers because there's no fast lane during this event, which I think is really, really cool. So even if there's a long line, you can do single rider, but that is gonna do it for this vlog. There was a lot of cars here today, but Mystic still had a really short line. And yeah, there's a lot to do and a lot to see here at this event. And I look forward to coming back in the future. I knew it would be, I came in with high expectations just because I had been here before. And it definitely exceeded them, honestly, just as soon as you step into the park. But yeah, see, even like in Vertigo right here, you barely notice it. And it's right at the front of the park just because there's no light package, it's not drawing your attention. But that's enough complaining for me. I really enjoyed this park. I love this park. I want to say I've got to be close to 15 to 20 visits here on the year. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. I said that like 5 times already probably. And definitely this channel is one of the things that I'm thankful for. So if you made it to the end, if you watch my videos, if you find me entertaining at all, I appreciate you, and I read every single comment I get. And yeah, that'll do it.
Can you catch me now?